midterms. Yo, what's up, boys? We are back on. Today we're going to be covering the midterm primaries in Minnesota and Wisconsin. They've been going on around for the last 2.5 hours. So we'll just cover that, and once we're done covering that, we're going to watch Hunter Biden News on Tucker yesterday. I didn't get the chance to watch it because we were watching the Piers Morgan yesterday, because they changed viewers, talking about Sun, so we were watching that yesterday. Then after we watch it, we may do reacts, but the reacts will probably be tomorrow. It should kind of depend on how these primaries go. So, alright guys, we're going to get straight into it since we're, I kind of started mentioning it. We're going to get right into it. Let's finish the midterm. Give me a sec. We watched this guy last week, remember? We were watching
if there's nearly 40,000 votes just sitting there that were cast at like the lowest moment.
There you go.
They weren't all cast in July. They were not all cast in July. But how many?
This guy, I kind of been looking.
Does that take a batch of votes from a place that Crowley's doing pretty well in? It's his home base.
84% of the vote currently.
And does that end up making him underperform with it? And I truly have no idea what to expect with this. It's just I think if you remember at the start of the night, we said if the stop Hong forces get close but just miss, would it be because of all of the votes that were cast in that, vote by mail? When Mandela Barnes dropped out, which I think was July 30th, I think they were like one day into early voting. So it's a little bit of early voting and a lot of mail. All cast when no voter thought this was a two-way race between Crowley and Hong. And this batch of votes is going to test if that could end up testing whether that makes a difference. And Hong has to get in front. Well, they have to get in front first because again, if this batch of votes were really bad for Crowley, Hong might do better than him.
On this guy.
Or maybe it's less of an issue than I'm talking it up to be. It's
primary. Michelle DeFoya, who used to be a solid board for NBC, for Sunday Football for years, won her primary.
Andrew at the decision desk was looking at the question that you posed earlier about those Milwaukee County votes. He thinks so all the places that are listed as having outstanding votes on the website in municipalities have reported election day vote. So what is outstanding would be absentee count and early vote. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I see something just came in. It was about 300 votes positive for Hong. What was it?
Even fucking Bernie Sanders, AOC.
Okay. Yes.
That's saying something.
It's just you gotta love. A primary night like this it just confounds. Is that the correct proper use? Confounds your expectation.
Yeah.
I shouldn't try to sound smart, but like I would have
labor
looked at this and said,
this
this is Crowley country tonight. And she wins.